Two, I'm grateful to all the groups, but the one reason I'm grateful to this group in particular is because they literally came into Richmond to help us write our rent control and just cause for eviction ordinance that got passed by the voters with 65% of the vote. They helped us craft one of the strongest ordinances in California to help provide tenant protections and work with us to make sure that we have monthly tenant clinics. So anytime a tenant has an issue, they can come to us one day out of the month and get the help that is needed. And because of their involvement in crafting this ordinance, we have rent control and just cause for eviction in Richmond that also has an active rent control office. So anytime a tenant has an issue, there's an office that they can go to in the city of Richmond. So please, members of Tenants Together, come up and receive your Community Ally Award.
Thanks, Melvin. Okay, and this is my daughter. So, because that's what it's about, right? So, yeah, I think it's been a pretty amazing process too, just the whole fight for rent control in Richmond. And I know you all probably talked a little bit about it earlier, but it's really historic, and to put it in perspective in California, but also nationally, as being kind of like the battleground and the the first new rent control ordinance in California and in the country, I think, in almost 40 years. And that we know that part of that's because of the housing crisis being as bad as it is, but part of that is about on the ground organizing, building power. And I think too, for us, for me at Tenants Together, rent control is not just about a law. It's about people. It's about housing is a human right, and it's a racial justice and a gender justice issue, period. And giving control of housing back to people, and that's really important. And I'm also really excited as well about the new training that we've been doing. I don't know if any folks in the audience have been doing about counseling. So taking it to the next step after winning, but actually training like volunteer folks on the ground to understand the ordinance and what folks need to do to both enforce it and also to strengthen it over time. So thank you.
Thank you so much, Dan.